Hey everyone, welcome. Are you ready for an absolutely amazing story? We're about to go on a super cool, real-life adventure and discover one of nature's biggest secrets. So let's start with a really big question I bet you've thought about. Have you ever seen a tiny caterpillar, just wiggling along on a leaf, and thought to yourself, what's going to happen to it? I mean, how does that become a beautiful butterfly that flies? It kind of seems like magic, doesn't it? A slow, crawly little thing becomes this gorgeous creature with wings that can soar through the sky. Well, guess what? It's not magic. It's a real adventure, and we're going to check it out together. All right, let's dive right in. Our little caterpillar hero goes on an adventure in 4 amazing parts. First up, the tiny egg. Then it becomes a super hungry caterpillar. After that, we get to the magical chrysalis. And finally, the beautiful butterfly. Let's go. Okay, so every huge adventure has to start somewhere, right? And this one starts with something really, really tiny. This is where it all begins. So a mama butterfly flies around until she finds just the perfect leaf. It has to be super cozy and safe. And right there, she lays her tiny little egg, keeping it all tucked in until it's ready for the next step. And then, when that egg finally hatches, well, that's when the adventure really kicks off. Our hero is about to show up. Pop, just like that, out wiggles our hero, the caterpillar. And it's super small when it first comes out, but it has a huge appetite and a really, really big job ahead of it. Okay, get this. This is so cool. What's the very first thing it eats? You might think it's a leaf, right? Nope. It turns right around and munches on its own eggshell. That gives it a big burst of energy to get the journey started. So after that first little snack, the caterpillar has only one job, just one, and that's to munch, munch, munch on as many leaves as it can find. All day, every day. It just eats and grows and eats and grows. But think about it. If you eat and eat and eat, your favorite shirt might start to feel a little tight. Well, the same thing happens to the caterpillar's skin. It feels like a jacket that's way too small. So what's it gonna do? It does something amazing called molting. It's this awesome trick where it just wiggles right out of its old, tight skin. And what's underneath? A brand new, bigger skin that's all ready for more growing. How cool is that? All right, now we get to the most mysterious part of the whole adventure. This is where the real magic happens. The caterpillar is all done eating, and now it's time for a huge change. So, once our caterpillar is nice and plump and has eaten all it can eat, it finds a safe little spot, like a strong branch. And then it does something funny. It hangs upside down, kind of like the letter J. And then it sheds its skin one last time. But this time is different. The new layer isn't soft skin. It's a hard, protective shell called a chrysalis. It's like its own private little changing room where it can stay safe while it transforms. Now, if you look at it from the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. It's just hanging there super still. But inside is where one of nature's biggest secrets is happening. The caterpillar is totally rearranging itself into something brand new. It's wild. And this whole incredible transformation, it takes about 15 days. That's like 2 whole weeks. So for 2 weeks, what's now called a pupa is inside that chrysalis working hard on its big makeover. Okay. The wait is finally over. It is time for the big reveal. After all that quiet waiting, something incredible is about to happen. So after those 2 weeks, a little crack shows up on the chrysalis. Then it starts to wiggle, and the crack gets bigger and bigger. Something is coming out. And there it is, the big moment. A butterfly starts to push its way out into the world. It's not a caterpillar anymore. It's a whole new creature with these gorgeous wings. But wait a second. It can't fly just yet. When it first comes out, its beautiful new wings are all wrinkly and wet and folded up. It needs a little bit of time before it's ready to take off. So what does it do? It just hangs out and rests. And as it's resting, it starts to pump a special liquid from its body all through its wings. It's just like blowing up a balloon. It makes the wings stretch out and get big and strong and ready for flight. After a few hours, its wings are all dry and strong, and it is finally ready. And guess what? This is where a whole new adventure begins. So that leaves us with one last question. After all that amazing change,
What's the very first thing a brand new butterfly does?
It flies away. It flies off to find flowers and drink sweet nectar, and then it lays its own little eggs on a leaf. And the whole amazing adventure starts all over again. The adventure never really stops. It just keeps going. Isn't that just the coolest thing ever?